A part of my purpose statement is, I help people, I help parents get to know their kids, and help kids get to know their parents better. I help parents that spend too much time at work and want more time with their kids. And that's really the thing that really inspired me, I guess, is the word, to go after more, to go after my goals, to go after my dreams, to challenge myself, to grow myself, to learn the skills, to get myself out there, my story and my message. And it's been a blessing that I think I can't even measure yet. And that's what I want you guys to understand is, like today, for example, it's Wednesday, and I'm working right now. This is working for me, creating this video and trying to portray my message and deliver some words of hope to you guys. Is that, I was able this morning to go to my daughter's school. She's in this program called PACE, and she's spent the last few weeks preparing this speech, our presentation. She has a trifold about dolphins and about facts of dolphins, and it's been the most amazing thing to watch her write it, first of all, and then with the help of her mother develop the trifold, and then practice to us every night and get more confident in sharing about that. But the deeper thing was that I was able to go to that, and I didn't have to ask my boss for a day off. I didn't have to ask if I could step away from the office to go see my daughter. Like, my main purpose in life is to raise my children and help them get back to God, right, and live a good life. And I didn't have to ask somebody else if I could spend that time with them. And I think, just being there today and seeing her present, I could tell she was a little nervous. Like, who wouldn't be nervous doing your first presentation? But I saw her confidence begin to grow, and she'd look up and get some affirmation and see me smile, cheesing at her in the back of the classroom as I recorded it for her. And just giving her that confidence and being there for her is something that I don't think we can put a price on. And I think a lot of us don't realize in this life that's something that we can do. It's something that will make a deep impact on our children, especially our daughters, is that being there for them, being that confident dad that's there, that's present in their lives, it's helping them build their confidence and self-esteem. And that's what I got to experience today. And I've been able to work from home for the past 4 years. So I've experienced many things like this. I get to kneel down in front of the door here and pray with my daughters before they head off to school, that they're protected, that they make a difference in others' lives, that they're happy, and that they come home safely to their family. And I get to make their lunch with them and eat breakfast with them, and we read every single morning. And one of my daughters is reading As a Man Thinketh, and the other is reading God's answers to life's difficult questions. And I'm in here reading, A Purpose-Driven Life. And we're reading together and spending all of that time together. And I see them come back from the school bus, running down the cul-de-sac, and I get to see that. And I get to go to the presentation today. And tonight we get to go to Dr. Seuss, and I don't have a boss that tells me you can't do that. And what I want you guys to know is those 4 years I've had, and I want to say this in the most humble way possible, is I believe I've had more time with my 3 daughters, and I have 2 sons as well, but I've had more time with my 3 daughters than most parents get in the entire 18 years of life that they're in the home with them. And you cannot put a price on that. There's no price tag that you could put on the impact and difference that it will make having a fully present father there. And I don't want to take away from any parent that's not fully present, because I wasn't and my wife wasn't, right? Prior to 4 years, I was working 12 hours a day from 5 to 5. And my wife was working every night from 3 to 11. And our kids literally never saw the parents together. I was dead asleep by the time I never saw my wife. I was dead asleep by the time she got home from work. And by the time she woke up, I was long gone to work. Okay? And that's the life I live. So I understand if you're in that place, but I want you to know that you don't have to live like that for the next 40 years. You don't have to do that. And I think a lot of times we look at, people think there's all these instant successes, you can go start a business venture, or you can start your own company, or whatever it is. And if it doesn't happen in 6 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years, it's not going to work. And far too many give up way too early. Way too early. I think it's a lot of times we got to put things in perspective. It gets hard, and so you quit. It takes 6 months and you're not where you want to be, and you're like, I quit, I'm out, right? I don't understand. I have 5 kids. That would be, to me, that would be like saying I have 5 kids, You know, it's just getting too hard. Like my daughter's 9, she's almost 10. Sometimes it's a little hard, difficult to deal with. My son doesn't sleep at night. This is just getting too tough. I'm done. Right? I'm not gonna lie. There's nights I feel like I'm done, but I go to bed and I wake up and I try again, and we try to become better, and we try to adjust, and we just love. We show up and we love and we teach. And we're present, and that's what we do. We never give up. We never throw in the towel. We never say we're going to quit. Yet at the same time, when we're like, I got to get a better job, I got to get a better career, I got to find a way that I don't have to work, you know, out of state in the oil fields, or I got to find a way that I don't have to work 2 jobs, or we got to find a way we don't have to have our spouse, you know, my wife at work at night. We've got to change that so we can have more time together and do what's more important, which is our family. But so often we throw in the towel after like a year of trying, or 2 years of trying, or 3 years of trying. Like, put it into perspective. Is 2 or 3 years, 4 or 5, I'm going to say even 7 years of applying yourself, growing your mindset, growing your skills, being around people that can empower and inspire you to do more. Is 7 years of doing that, is that really hard? Because I don't think it is. Like, it was hard, yeah, but life is meant to be hard. Anything worth having is hard. But you know what sounds hard to me? Working 40 years for up to 12 hours a day in a cubicle or in a factory that's dirty and filthy, and you don't want to be there, and you're not passionate about your work, you're not excited about your work, you just go for the paycheck, right? And the health insurance. That sounds hard. Like 40 years of my life, that would put me like to retirement. 34, 54, 64, 70. That would put me to the end of my life. I'd probably be dead, right? So 40 years, 30 years in a cubicle, or 30 years doing something you're miserable. You don't like all the people that you're around. Why not spend 7 years growing yourself, applying yourself, reading books, learning from people, developing a product or a brand, finding out what you're passionate about, whether, heck, if it's, like, for example, I'm with Team Beachbody, right? So I apply myself to that, the skills and what I need to do for that. Let's say that's not for you. That's cool. But do something you want to do with your life. Like, if you love fly fishing, like, you have this internet platform and social media where you can express yourself, and everybody has a chance to go to bat. You can stand up, you can share your message and your story, who you want to be, and you can share and work harder than anybody else at developing something or sharing something, or being the expert at tying flies for fishing, or you can be the expert at whatever it is, like perfecting your golf swing, and you can create a course and you can help people. And I guarantee if you applied yourself at that for 7 years and did something online like that doesn't cost a ton of overhead, you can replace that stupid job that you hate. So what I want you guys to know is put it into perspective. Find something that you love and apply yourself to that and learn it. It's not going to do any good to make excuses and whine about the progress that you're not making. It takes as much energy to whine and make excuses as it does to apply yourself and to learn. So I want you guys to think about that. Think about your life. Think about what you want. For me, I'm never working for somebody ever again. So I'm going to apply myself every single day to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm never sending my kids to a daycare again. Okay? I'm sending my kids to whatever school they want to go to. I'm taking my kids to do whatever they want to do in their life, not because they're spoiled, but because I want to experience life at a level that's stress-free, where I don't have to worry about money, that I can do what I want with my time. And that's truly what success is. You can make any amount of money in this world and you're not going to be successful. What's going to make you successful is enjoying what you do with your life. I'm successful today not because of some dollar amount that I earned today through commissions with my company. I'm successful today because I wanted to wake up and go do my workout. I'm excited today because I wanted to make good eating choices. I'm excited today because I wanted to go to my daughter's presentation, and that's exactly where I wanted to be at 10 o'clock this morning. I am successful today because after that, my wife wanted some quality time, and that's her love language. And instead of coming back to do work, which was my original plan, she wanted to go to Smitty, go to breakfast together. So we went to breakfast together. We went bowling together, and I gave her a kiss after every time she bowled and I bowled. And we danced and we acted silly and had fun. And that's exactly what I wanted to do with my day today. And when that was done, I came back and I did a webinar for one of my downline people that I've sponsored and helped developing into a leader. And I did a webinar for their team. And that's exactly what I want to do with my time. And then right now, I'm making this video because it's exactly what I want to do with my time. It's what I want to share. It's what's on my mind. It's what's on my heart. It's what I'm passionate about, right? It's what I want to share with you. And so I am successful today. And my kids get home in a little bit. I'm going to unplug. And then when they're in bed, I'm going to work hard on doing some activities that are going to move my business forward, because it's exactly what I want to do. And it has nothing to do with a dollar amount that I make today, but that is success, is doing exactly what you want with your day. So I want you to ask yourself, if you're at a job and you're not happy, is getting that raise from $20 an hour to $30 an hour over the next 10 years, is that going to make you happy? Are you going to love what you're doing in those 10 years? Because if it's not, you're on the wrong path. Go find something that you love and start applying yourself in that. Yes, you got to be at that job now to pay the bills, but find something instead of watching the news, and find something instead of watching television shows, and find something instead of playing softball or whatever it is that your hobby is right now, and go apply yourself to that and pour your passion, your heart into that, and start to develop something over the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years, so that 10 years from now, 7 years from now, you can do what you want with your day, and that is success. That's when you know what your purpose is, you're passionate about it, you're excited about it, and you get to do exactly what you want with your day. I love you guys. If this video helps you or helps somebody out there go after what they want in life, I am excited about that. So please subscribe, because I have over 1,200 videos and I'm excited to add as much value to you as I can. My purpose in life is to help parents spend more time with their kids and less time at work. And if this helps somebody find a way to do that, I'm all for it. So share it with them, subscribe. I love you guys. It's just Coach Scotty. Have an incredible Wednesday. And remember, grow yourself and contribute.